was a challenge, it was new and fresh, something that the audiences will have never seen me do before, and also something I had never done before.
What are you doing?
This is the Mercy Artificial Intelligence Capital Court.
Wait a second.
I don't belong here.
It's a near future when the screens will be around us and you can interact with the screens. You already have this, and you feel like everything is around you.
We gotta go old school.
Make sure you go pee before the movie. There's not going to be a single moment you can take a break. The minute it starts, you are totally glued to the screen.
I think this is all an act.
Imagine you are awakened to find yourself strapped into a chair, face to face with an AI judge who informs you that you've been accused of murder. You have 90 minutes to exonerate before the AI judge determining your fate. The new film Mercy revolves around this kind of nightmare scenario, blending elements of thriller, suspense, action, and more, and take the Screenlight films to the next level. Let's talk to the director and leading actor to discover stories behind the production. My first question is for Chris. The character you portray this time is a real departure from the roles you took on before. When you first got your hands on the script, what were your first thoughts about this character, and what made you want to be part of this film?
It is a departure for me. I'd never done the thriller genre. I'd never done anything in a screen life world. And also, I had never played a character that had the type of darkness that was required for this character be believably someone who may have committed this vicious crime. And so playing that role was a departure, the genre was a departure, even the process by which we were going to film was also a departure. So it was a challenge, it was new and fresh, something that the audiences will have never seen me do before, and also something I had never done before. So that was the main reason I wanted to jump on board and make Mercy.
You've got so many scenes shot in the AI courtroom, plus a ton of footage shot from the phone cameras and surveillance feeds, which are pretty unconventional angles. How was this filming experience different from your previous project? Did it let you try anything new?
Yeah, definitely tried a lot new. It felt totally different than the other films that I'd shot. The courtroom proceedings are all captured in real time. It's 90 minutes in the life of this man, so we got to do really long takes inside of the courtroom. That was new. Usually when you're doing films, they break each day down by location, and you might shoot 5 pages from the first act, and then the next day you're doing 3 pages from the third act. It's all very disjointed. I feel like with this, while we were in the courtroom, every day was a chance to run the entire thing like a play, and I thought that was really special, and so that was different. And then the other stuff didn't feel all that different. It just, because the techniques they were using to capture the imagery, the cameras were different, but the procedure for me as an actor were not that different, because ultimately as an actor, you should always forget that the camera is there anyway.
Sometimes he was not just an actor, he was a cameraman, because
That's true.
because all the body cams and mobile phones, everything, he was...
That's true. There were certain times where I have a body cam on me and I'm engaging in action. I had to think, okay, not only am I in this scene, but I'm also operating the camera, pointing my body towards the people that are in the scene. So yeah, I got to be mindful and give my opportunity to be the cameraman as well sometimes. That was pretty cool.
Dr. Timur, you first coined the term Screenlight films compared to your earlier hit-searching. The visual style of Mercy is quite intricate and visually breathtaking. What cutting-edge technologies did you employ to pull this off, and what were the biggest challenges during the production?
Because traditionally, Screenlight movies about the screens of computers or mobile phones and our interaction with the digital world. But in this movie, it's a near future. It's when the screens will be around us, augmented reality, and you can interact with the screens differently. For example, in this movie, he's using voice to interact with the screens, and it was important to invent kind of how we will live in the Screenlight world tomorrow. And strategically, it's the same, because screen, it's just something dividing two realities, because digital reality and physical reality. It's not about the glass square piece of glass. It's about the barrier between two realities. And this is what we experimented in this movie, because the digital reality was around him, not just behind the screen. It was around Chris. And I think it's the future. It's already have this. You live, you feel like everything is around you. And it was fun to try.
I think there's more that you're not revealing.
For Chinese audiences, do you two have any tips for audiences heading into the theater to boost their experience for watching this film?
Yes. First, make sure you go pee before the movie, because you don't want, there's not going to be a single moment in the movie that you can take a break. It's one of those movies, the minute it starts, you are totally glued to the screen through the course of the whole movie. Secondly, if you can see it in some version of 3D, please do. I think that's the best way to see this movie. That way you're in the courtroom with my character. While I'm defending my life, you'll feel like you're also defending your own life. So that's the key. Make sure you pee first, make sure you see it in 3D, and make sure you go see it when it opens, because this is a big event. And I, to my friends and fans in China, thank you so much for going to see Mercy.